So anyways, today what I'm going to do, this is my first cooking video. And yeah, I asked you not to laugh. Because I know you're going to. So this is my first cooking video. What I'm going to do is show you how to make hamburgers, how I make hamburgers. So we start off with, what took the longest here was the onion and green pepper. I used this grater to mince the onion and the green pepper. And that took a while, so I didn't want to bore you with that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the hamburger inside. This is about 2.5 pounds of hamburger. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. Two eggs. If you're not comfortable with breaking eggs without getting the shell inside, then put them in a bowl first. If I put a shell in, I'll just take it out. I don't usually do that. No shell. Two eggs. Just gonna rinse my hands. Okay, so the next thing that I like to put into is what I use are oats. And you're going to notice that I don't do any measuring. I'll tell you about how much I put in. So what I'm going to put in is about 1.5 cups of oats. I add a little bit of flour. The only reason why I add a little bit of flour is it helps to bind it for hamburgers. If you're making meatloaf, you don't really need to add the flour. And it's about a tablespoon. You can put these ingredients, of course, in the order that you want. Garlic powder, about 2 teaspoons. Pepper, 1/2 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon. Celery seed, 1/2 teaspoon. Salt, not very much salt because as you see in a minute, I'm going to add some seasoned salt. So a little bit of salt, celery salt, about 1/4 teaspoon. Anise seed, you may not, some people don't like the flavor of anise seed, so leave that out if you don't like it. I like it, about 1/2 teaspoon. And seasoned salt, quite a bit of seasoned salt because really we haven't put much salt in there yet. So about 1 teaspoon. And the last thing that I'm going to put in this is paprika, and about 1/2 teaspoon. Now you just got to get your hands dirty. Oh, it smells good already. I could eat it now. So you know what? This is such a good... I'm going to let Robert here keep filming because everybody likes to watch people playing hamburger stuff. So Rob, get a good look inside what's going on inside the bowl. Oh, my hands are freezing because the hamburger was still a little bit frozen. So basically, because you don't want dead air, right? I got to keep talking. Yeah. You could use this as a meatloaf. The only thing, I probably wouldn't put the flour in because the only reason why I add a little bit of flour is to help bind the hamburgers together with it. But, oh, this could be a meatloaf and this is so cold. Oh, this is like the hamburger challenge, frozen hamburger challenge instead of the ice bucket. So I got some frozen hamburger in there right now, which I'm melting with my fingers. Oops. Can't waste that. You're just doing this until it's completely mixed. I could probably add a little bit more oats in there. But I can't grab anything right now because my hands are full of hamburger. But a little bit more oats. There's a lot of moisture still inside there, but that's okay. Okay. There we go. And then we'll make one patty. Basically what I'm trying to do right now, obviously, is to bind everything together so that when I do make the patties, they will stay together. You see this? There's still some mixing to do.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking to you. Could probably even put another egg in there, but I think we're good. I'll put it together. Now, if you were going to make this a meatloaf, this is all you'd have to do now is just grab it like that and plop it in a pan and cook it, throw it in the oven. But we're making hamburgers. Okay, and now I'm just gonna, Rob's gonna keep the camera on the hamburger. I'm just gonna rinse my hands again real quick. Okay, and now we're just going to make one patty. I'm going to show you how I make a patty. Just a little bowl of water here. Because this will get a little sticky when you're trying to make a patty, you just want to put a little bit of water on your hands. And then you grab yourself about a half a pound. And so you got the camera on my hands, right, Rob?
Yeah.
And hopefully if this bounded properly with the flour and the egg, and I should be able to make a patty without it splitting too much. This will make about 8 to 10 patties. Now I make them kind of thick, and the reason why I'm making them thick is because when I'm done cooking them, I will actually cut them in half this way. So actually each burger is 2 burgers. That's why this is so big. Okay, and then on the plate. And that's one. And I will do that 9 more times, but you don't need to watch me do that.
Okay.
Okay, so now just hit stop.
Right there. There, the bottom one.